place where we can be just who we are, and it's alright. In the house of love and light, house of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Through the house of love and light, house of love, the house of love and light, the house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
Oh, come on. I just said so much fun stuff. And now there's no sound. How about now? Now there is. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, you know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all God. Welcome. What I was saying was that love lives here. Welcome home. You are amazing. This is House of Love and Light in Asheville, North Carolina. In my house, my very house in Asheville, North Carolina is the House of Love and Light. That's right. All right, so yeah, and basically what I was just saying was that I hope that you are ready for a fabulous morning to be with people that shine their light and express the light of love on this Christmas day. Merry Christmas. Christmas is the season of light. I've got the Hanukkah candles lit, and it's a small group this morning here with us, but hopefully some people will pop on and people will watch on the rewatch and whatever. I'm just so happy that you're here. Those who are here, Mike and Stephanie, and Lesia, and Jenny, and I think Jennifer was in here, Katrina, Chrislyn, and anybody who pops in. I'm just so happy that you're with me, and you got the mic now, right? Yeah, all right, cool. Well, I've got my Victoria Rose on for a reason. Today, as we end our month, end our year, we're going to talk about fabulosity. So I wanted to feel very fabulous today. So I'm wearing my labradorite earrings, which I think are very fabulous. These are crafted. I got these at a gem show. I love them so much. And they're just beautiful. And I put my hairs up, and I wanted to come in and just get together with you and raise the vibe in my own heart, and hopefully raise the vibe in yours as well. Always sticking to a mission here, very clear of what I'm doing here at House of Love and Light. I'm nourishing you and myself with some spiritual food. I'm uplifting you, make you feel good, inspire you to be your highest and best you. And of course, I added connect with like minds, create a good time, explore, and see what we find. Oh, thanks, Jess. So good to see you. Thanks for popping on. All right, so, because today is about fabulosity, we're going to just, we're going to sing a classic because it's the season of light. It's the season of love. And this is what we got to do is we got to love from the heart, and we got to express our fabulosity from that place of self-love. And that's the journey, right? That's the journey. The more we love ourselves, the more we can love others. The more we love others, the more we can love ourselves. It's that circle, right? So let's just sing to trigger that parasympathetic nervous system. I'm glad you're here. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Sing it with me. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's right. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Sing it with me. This little light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. How about this big heart? Come on. This big heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hallelujah, singing this big heart of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time, this big heart, come on. This big heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Good morning, Stacy. This big heart of mine, I love you. I'm gonna let it shine. Sing it with me. This big heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hey Cassie, so glad you're here. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine on this Christmas morning. Let's ground. Let's connect. You know, it does not matter if there's 2 of us or if there's 25 of us or if there's 100 of us here at the House of Love and Light. If 2 of us, if 2 or more, if I'm here with you and it's just me and you, which is really what it pretty much is, right? Because you're there with your phone or you're there with your, that's all that matters, all right? I thought I was going to be freezing cold, but I'm not because my energy's rising up. So I want to go into some prayer. I want to go into some gratitude really quick. Well, you know, we're going to get into gratitude, so let's ground down. Let's remember that it's always possible to turn to a place of love. It's always possible to turn inward, to ask that good God space, that love within us to lead us. And even when we're in sort of turmoil and healing and difficult times, that we can always still ask love to lead us. Lead with love. It's, you know, it's the journey. That is it for me, is to learn to lead with love for others, to learn to lead with love for the self. And what is love, you know? It's that softness, that gentleness. So I'll offer you a little prayer in the middle of this, a little treatment to help us lift our vibes for this hour together. Thank you so much for spending Christmas morning with me. It means everything to me. Lead me, love, lead me on when I'm weary, make me strong. Sing it with me. Lead me, love, help me grow. Help me grow. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. Lead me home. Lead me home. Let's do it again. Lead me, love. Lead me on when I'm weary. Make me strong. Lead me, love. Help me grow. Help me grow. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. Lead me home. Lead me home. Right here, right now, I breathe in the essence of love. I recognize that love is back of all things, holding it all together. The force, the source, the energy of life itself. Love is the closest word we got, so I speak it, and I speak it proud and loud, and I say thank you, love. Thank you, love, for showing up as life, as my life, as each and every person's life here. Thank you, love, for teaching us and growing us and stretching us, for keeping our hearts open. I declare and know for each and every one of us here a fabulous Christmas day. A fabulous love that exudes from the heart, that exudes from the self, that comes back around to itself and to everyone in the vicinity. We know that love is all there is, and we express it with the light that we shine through our lives, through our expression, through our creative expressions, through our romantic relationships, through our personal relationships, through our family relationships. We live in that space of I'm fabulous, you're fabulous, we're fabulous, it's fabulous, life is fabulous. That divine space. We say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the love, for the abundance, for the joy, for the wisdom, for the peace that overwhelms us, that overcomes us in this very moment. Thank you, God. And we sing, and so it is, and we sing, lead me, love, lead me, love, lead me on, lead me on. I am ready. I am ready. I am strong. I am strong. Lead me, love. Watch me grow. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. I am home. I am home. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath. Lead me, love. Lead me on. I am ready. I am ready. I am strong. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. Watch me grow. Watch me grow. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. I am home. I am home. Breathe. I am home. We honor all paths here at House of Love and Light, and so here to light the candles is Reverend Linda. Glad you're here.
Good morning. I'm Reverend Linda Anson, and I'm doing the candle lighting for today. I light a candle for Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, that teaches us about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Baha'i, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, surrender, and order. I light a candle for ancient wisdom and New Thought traditions, including indigenous teachings, shamanism, paganism, science of mind, and New Age spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, and the not knowing. And so it is. Thank you.
What are you grateful for? Thanks for lighting those candles. What you grateful for? What are you grateful for right now that you can really get really honest about? Put it in the comments. I am grateful that you are here. I am grateful for a beautiful day. The sun is shining. I'm grateful I get to be present for my mom. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for forgiveness. I'm grateful for love, all the love. The love that's here, the love that's gone, the love that was, the love that will be. I'm grateful for coffee. Oh, I don't have my coffee in here, I have water, but I'm grateful for drinking. I'm grateful for Fabulosity. My kid is on her way from Toronto. That's awesome, Lesia. Oh, my love, and you. Thanks, Steffi. I'm grateful for you. I pulled a card for us today from the Alchemy deck for Christmas. What is the Christmas message? Fabulous. Thank you so much. I had a blast on Friday night at my show. Sold out concert. It was a blast. We were crazy. We were wild in there. I pulled Venus. I pulled Venus on Christmas, which I love. I love that I pulled Venus on Christmas. Good morning, Jenny. Jenny says, grateful for my Hall of family. It's been a lonely holiday with COVID. Grateful it's about over. Yeah, same. Merry Christmas to you, Annie. All right, so Venus. This is what Venus says. With the arrival of Venus, the senses open as if for the first time. It is the planet of pleasure, of touch, of sensual delights. Ooh. The Venus is often depicted as romance or eroticism between people, but it can also be experienced as an all-out love affair with Mother Nature herself. I love that. Aphrodite emerging from the ocean is a classic example of Venus imagery, as is Cupid with his bow. No matter how old or jaded you are, when this card appears, it's a sign that attraction is at an all-time high. The laboratory is alight with love. You may be in love with the work, with the materials, with another person, or with the world itself. Seeing beauty in small moments is a sign that Venus is in balance. An obligatory reminder that pleasure and pain are usually found intertwined. Wow, that's powerful. So I guess the question to ask yourself with this card of Venus is what, I'm so grateful that Jake is here healing too. I'm so interested to know what you are in love with, because that's the card of being in love. I am in love with Tiki. I am in love with my Chihuahua. I am. I cuddle her at night. I look deep into her eyes. I told you that I'm falling in love with my mother. I mean, I love my mother, but I'm falling in love with her. We're having some really profound moments as she heals from her surgery. Thank you for all the prayers that have come in for her. She's got staples in her back, and she's, it's kind of like crazy. My brother leaves today, so I'll be going home. I'm in love with that. I'm in love with my house. What are you in love with? We are making room to get ready to accept and receive. I'm in love with that knowing. I love that. That's beautiful, Mike. Thanks for sharing that. All right, so I'm in love with Ash Ruiz for sure, and he gives us a message every single week. Let's see what Ash, the king of fabulous, has to say about Fabulosity.
Ooh, fabulosity. I said, ooh, fabulosity. I said, ooh, fabulosity. I am so happy that you are so fabulous. Oh my goodness, it warms my heart to recognize that there's no one like you. There's no one that thinks like you, no one that sees like you, no one that reveals the world like you do, no one that eats a mango like you do, no one that sings like you do, no one that dances like you do. Have you noticed the groove that you have, the particular groove, your particular something? Oh my goodness, fabulous. There's the vitamins that you are. Ain't nobody got them vitamins. It's so important. That's why I love people expressing their authentic selves and being vulnerable. That's all medicine. The universe has given us each a fabulosity gift bag, and we think it's only the pretty parts or the happy parts or the talented parts. No, it's every part, our trauma, every part of it. Yes, beloved. So next time you think, oh, I have this and that means I'm not fabulous, or I have this and that means I'm not fabulous, or I had this experience and that means I can't be fabulous, or because of that moment, no. Consider that all of that makes you fabulous. Consider that the pain makes you fabulous, the wound makes you fabulous, the scars make you fabulous, all of it included, all inclusive life unfolding, all inclusive love unfolding, all inclusive God stuff unfolding, all inclusive star stuff unfolding, everything about you so fabulous. I just wish everyone could take a moment to notice and to consider and to recognize and to gain confidence in being and expressing and living and being the fabulosity that they are. Your flavor of fabulosity is what the world needs, beloved. You are the one the world needs. I love you so much. Thank you for being fabulous.
Thank you for being fabulous. Oh my God. Most fabulous of all, right? So I saw this morning on somebody's page, and it said, "May light always surround you." This is from D. Simone. It's a little kind of poem or wish for you, and I think this is beautiful to read to you. I meant to read it at the top of the hour, but I'm going to read it now. Can you hear me okay? I guess my sound check was kind of a mess this morning. Sibilance. I'm just glad you're here. Listen, there's a real small group today, but I don't even care. I'm just so grateful to be able to do this each and every week. This is the last time. It's at 11:11. So thank you for being here. Okay. This is from D. Simone. May light always surround you. Hope kindle and rebound you. May your hurts turn into healing. May your heart embrace feeling. May wounds become wisdom. Every kindness a prism. May laughter infect you. Your passion resurrect you. This is good. May goodness inspire your deepest desires. Through all that you reach for, may your arms never tire. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I might read that at the end of the hour together for you again. Just absolutely gorgeous. Compassion. Today is compassion, and the topic is fabulosity. I'm going to go right into it. I'm not singing today. I've been in such a strange place, you guys, that I want to be honest with where I'm at. I want to speak from the heart. Love is really what it's about for me. And it's a journey of learning to love despite pain. So start with an Ernest Holmes quote. Love is within us. It cannot be destroyed. It can be ignored. To the extent we abandon love, we will feel it has abandoned us. Denying love is our only problem, and embracing it is the only answer. Through the power of love, we can let go of past history and begin again. Love heals, forgives, and makes whole. Yeah. So, to feel fabulous is to feel aware of that love nature, that fabulous nature of who you are. To be fabulous is to embrace the fabulous nature of yourself with some self-love. Love is the way, it's the answer, it's all there is. It comes right down to it. And this year has been such a doozy for so many of us. We talked about it at my show on Friday. So many of us have battled with our inner fabulosity. So I thought it would be a wonderful way to end the year, to celebrate the truth of who we are, the truth of who you are, and the truth of who I am. And the truth is that we are fucking fabulous. We are fabulosity itself. You are a fabulosity. It's a noun. It's a noun. I love that. Wayne Dyer says, if you don't feel fabulous, you've deviated from the path of who you really are. If you're not feeling fabulous right now, it's just that you're forgetting. You're forgetting how fabulous you are, right? That's it. You're just forgetting. You're forgetting the truth. And the truth is sometimes clouded by feelings of despair or grief or sorrow. But underneath all that is that fabulousness, that light of God, that love of God that lives within us. It really does. And we need to come back to ourselves. We need to come back to that fabulosity, because it's important for me anyway to remember the truth of who I am. And it's been a really crazy time because my brother came up to visit and he brought a big tub of journals from when I was in my 20s. And my 20s were absolutely 100% the most difficult time of my life. Probably the most difficult time of most of our lives, because we're trying to figure out who we are. And I was in a lot of different valleys, we'll say. But when I was 28, I entered the rooms of recovery, and my life took a hard right turn towards spiritual growth. And for 17 years, I was really deep in the 12-step programs, and then I found science of mind and religious science and all that. But looking back at those journals, while I'm in a state of heartbreak, was really tough, because it's looking at these patterns, the patterns that repeat in our lives. And I always say that life feels just like a spiral mountain, and we're going up. And sometimes we're on the shadow side and sometimes we're on the sun side. And I feel like I have been on the shadow side this week, especially entering these holidays. But I know that the sun shines, and you just keep driving, you keep moving around that mountain, you keep walking, right? And it's by remembering that we are this fabulosity. And like we just should say it, right? Like, I am a fabulosity. Say it with me. I am a fabulosity. I love that fabulosity is a noun. I just love that, I am fabulousness incarnate, And of course I love a definition, so I looked it up, but what I found wonderful about it was you are a fabulosity. That's right, it's a noun. With the synonyms of fabulosity, it's like being excellent, being perfection, being superior, having dazzle, being flawless, having elegance. This is what fabulosity means. And we're not always all those things all the time, right? Like, there's things that we are excellent at. There's things that we do perfectly. There are things that we are superior at. Your fabulousness is exactly your fabulousness, right? And my flawlessness is my flawlessness. And I have lots of stuff that is messy, right? But then there's this flawlessness parts of me, right? So I kind of thought we'd take a moment in the comments, and it's really nice since there's kind of a smaller group here, that we could sort of talk about what fabulosity is in you. So I'll try to find mine while you try to find yours. Like, in other words, what are you excellent at? And what are you superior at? What are your gifts? What are your dazzles? What are your flawlessness? For me, humor. I'm excellent at it. I can make anyone laugh. It's a gift. It's one of my fabulosities, right? What are you fabulous at? Good morning, Radiant. Merry Christmas to you, my beautiful friend. What are you fabulous at? I have fabulosity around artistic expression, right? Painting and singing and art. I have fabulosity around decoration, right? What are your fabulosities? Where are you excellent? And then I'm going to put it out there that if you're not putting things in the comments, or you feel like you're not fabulous, or you feel like you're not excellent, I've been reading Reverend David Walker's book, You Are Enough. And it's so important for me to be reading right now, because the truth is, I am not, and you are not what you do, right? You are what you are. You are what you are. And you are the light and love of life. You are, just you being here makes you a fabulosity. If you're like, I'm a fabulous lump, I'm a fabulous Netflix watcher, I'm a fabulous lazy person, you might be a fabulous ear for others. You might be a fabulous, giver of treats to your dog. Jenny says, I'm fabulous at holding sacred space while someone has suicidal ideation. That is amazing, and we are so lucky to have you. Laura says, I'm fabulous at connection and communication. I'm so glad you're here, Laura. Jennifer says, I'm fabulous at leaning into the light. Me too. We were talking about leaning in to something recently when I was, I'm going through all this transition of helping my mom and stuff. It's like lean in. I love that idea. Radiant says, I'm fabulosity in my career. Geez, I don't know if I spelled that right. You did spell that right. You're a fabulous speller. I'm fabulous hugger and snuggler. Yeah. I'm a fabulous kisser. Fabulous. I'm a fabulous lover. I'm a fabulous person. You're a fabulous person. I'm so glad you're here. Rick, you're fabulous. We're talking about fabulosity this morning, Rick. And I just wanted everybody to sort of dig deep to see where are they superior and dazzling and flawless and elegant? Where do you really shine, And then I was, saying also that it doesn't even matter what you do. It just matters who you are. Like the fact that you exist is absolutely awesome. Annie says, I'm fabulous at being me. You really are. You are so Annie, and I love that so much. So, today if you're looking for something to journal about on Christmas and you're feeling like, I want to get my feelings down on paper and I want to know what's going on with me, maybe write about your fabulosity. Write about your excellence. Write about things you've done excellent in your life. We've all grown in so many ways, and maybe write some things that you'd like to become fabulous at. You'd like to become more excellent at. I know for me, I'd like to become a little bit more fabulous at exercise, at cooking. You are perfect, excellent, flawless. You are fabulosity. You are fabulosity. But, maybe sometimes you don't see it. And maybe you're hypnotized by the impossible standards set by media, set by others. Maybe you're comparing to others. I know I do. Less and less, but I do. And it's crazy because, like my friend Octavia said to me, why would you ever compare a tulip field to a winery? We're told to fit in, but stand out. It's a challenge to embrace our own light, our fabulosity, because of the trance. Tara Brach calls it the trance that we're in. The trance of materialism or expectation that keeps us striving, and it keeps us, frankly, unhappy, right? Ernest Holmes says that practically the whole human race is hypnotized because it thinks what somebody else told it to think. It thinks what somebody else told it to think. So think for yourself right now. What's fabulous to you? What is fabulous for you? And what does this have to do with compassion, right? Because the topic of the month, the theme of the month is compassion. So what does this topic have to do with it? Well, I know, Lesia, I'm reading your book and learning about your baking talents. Isn't that wonderful? I'd love to taste something of yours. So what does this have to do with compassion, fabulosity? Well, as I personally look back on 2022, and as I invite you to look back through 2022, I invite you to look at yourself through the lens of compassionate fabulosity. That's the thing now. In other words, with compassionate eyes, I want you to take a look back at what dazzled you this year while also looking forward through those eyes for 2023. There's been a through line here at Hala. If you've been coming regularly through 2022, if you can recall, it's sort of become a thing here to learn to be gentle. And this is something that I'm seeking. I'm seeking a gentler way to be gentler with myself, to be gentler with my mom, to be gentler with my friends, my family, my loved ones, to be gentler, to practice. Fabulosity can also come with it, like sort of a harshness. And I was talking at my show about how I've been called brash and how I looked up the meaning of brash, the definition, and one of the meanings is over bright. It's like when you squint at the sun, there can be a gentler shining of your light. But also authenticity is so important, right? And we all make mistakes and we're all working through things and we're all coming out the other side. And hopefully we're all just becoming a little bit more fabulous, right? Every day. And so it is Christmas, and I want to definitely say Merry Christmas. Radiant says also maybe write something about a hero, leader that you admire and that kind of fabulosity that you see in them because they are your mirror. I love that, Radiant. That's beautiful. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. All right, listen, it's Christmas, so I got to say Merry Christmas to you and tell you what Christmas means to me. It means light. It means holiday. It means family. It means presents. It means shopping. This is what Christmas as a Jewish girl means. And for some of you, it means Jesus and the birth of that figure. And for New Thought folks, it's about the Christ light, the birth of that Christ light inside of each one of us. So as we shine our lights on this Christmas day, I just want you to remember that you are truly fabulous. And your existence, your very existence, I'm repeating myself, but it's true. You are fabulous. Oh, I love that. Edutainment. I want you to recognize your fabulousness, and I want you to share it with others. So I'm going to close with, something we've all heard 100 times, but it's the thing that I felt called to read today. It's Our Greatest Fear by Marianne Williamson. We've heard it before. Don't tune out. Listen to it again. You'll hear something new in it from Marianne Williamson. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Your presence automatically liberates others. Just being you. And you know what? You are amazing. And I thank you so much for being here. I've got a couple more things to share, but thank you so much for listening to my little message on Fabulosity. And real quick, I'm going to give a shout out to Conscious Giving. Please give. You know, if you feel like this thing should go on, this House of Love and Light thing should go on, and I don't need to get a day job at Starbucks, you know, or maybe I do. It's all good, you know. Radiant says, don't be selfish. Jenny says, this year I kept trying to run away from Christmas, but last night I realized I was able, the Christ light lives through me wherever I go. Yeah, that's true. It's beautiful. I love the concept of Christ light. So I just want to say thank you for paypal.me/House of Love and Light or Venmo at Amy-Steinberg-5. Thank you for giving all year long and making this thing possible for me to do. Upcoming, starting in January, we're going to be doing this thing at 4:44 Eastern Time. I don't know if it's going to work. Please consider coming. We'll see. We'll take it one Sunday at a time. It'll be 1:44 Pacific, 3:44 Central, 2:44 Mountain. Trying something different for the new year because I'm going to be going to different churches and I don't want to stop doing this. So it might change. It might shorten. It might get different. I don't know, but we'll see. And I'm just grateful for it. I'm grateful for you being here right now. But just mark on your calendar for next Sunday to be here at 4:44 Eastern Time. For January, I'm going to stick with the Self-Compassion book by Kristen Neff because it's been such a crazy month that I haven't read the whole book and I'd like to really dig into it. So we're going to stay with self-compassion, but the theme for January is going to be something new. You know, we're trying something new at the time. We all get a chance at a new year. I love the idea of New Year's. I'm not like much of a, whatchamacallit, what's it called when you make a resolution? I've never been one of those people. But I do like the idea of newness and the turning of the wheel and the turning of the calendar. And so, oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you so much. It will work. It will work. And you know what? It's all good. Everything comes together to fall apart. That's just the journey of life. A new thought, a new action, a new commitment, a new outlook, a new you. And one more shout out for my Kickstarter. I'm making a new CD and we're at a place where the Kickstarter, we've hit our goal, but, you know, always looking for more pledges. It'll be over on the 1st of January, so if you've pledged, the money will come out of your card on the 1st of January. Please share it with others, kickstartamy.com. Very excited about the new music. It's very good. Yeah, vision boards are really fun. We should do that, Steph. All right, here's some astrology for this turning of the year, and then there'll be a little TikTok and a tool of the week. Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas.
Hello, my brothers and sisters of the House of Love and Light. It's Lorelei. Wow, what a powerful, potent sky we have right now. First of all, as most of you know, Mars, the planet of action, has been going backwards for the last few weeks, which tends to give us the opportunity to reflect, because remember, retrogrades are all about more introspection and reflection. Reflect on why we do things or what motivates, what inspires you to take action. And on the 29th of December, Mercury, that little planet with the giant reputation, will join Mars in retrograde. So isn't it interesting that the universe sees fit for us to go into 2023 with two of the personal planets, Mercury, how we communicate and take in and give out information, and Mars, what drives us, what we're passionate about, and how we take action, both in this introspective, retrospective, more internal kind of energy. So I would suggest very strongly that you don't expect that you are going to catapult into 2023. Mars goes direct on January 12th. Mercury goes direct on January 19th. It doesn't mean nothing will happen, but I would suggest not putting yourself under that kind of pressure of, oh, I got to do New Year's resolutions. I've got to get this done, make this happen. It's the first of the year. Your soul is not going to feel quite like taking that kind of action, I would say, until almost the third week of January. But I promise you, my friends, that time can be so rich if you allow yourself to really experience the gifts of retrograde. There are so many gifts of retrograde. One gift of Mercury retrograde is think about something that you want to think about differently. What do you want to think about differently? And until we connect, I wish you blue skies, green lights, and lucky stars.
What do you want to think about differently? I want to think about myself differently. I want to think about my experiences differently. Mercury retrograde. Yay, Mercury retrograde. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Mercury retrograde. Okay. I love y'all. Here's TikTok for your Fabulosity.
Number one lesson I could offer you where your work is concerned is this. Become so skilled, so vigilant, so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent cannot be dismissed. And finally, this will save you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You're only on this planet to be you, not someone else's imitation of you.
Just in case no one's told you today, you're amazing, you're gorgeous, you have a great heart. And no matter what you've been through or what people have put you through, you still came out a winner. Anyone would be lucky to have you.
Aww, anyone would be lucky to have you. You're gorgeous, you're a winner, you're amazing, you're fabulous, you're fantastic. That is what I wanted to give you this Christmas. Tool of the week for 2023. Find the fabulous in the fabric of facing the fact that fabulosity is what you are. I don't know, I just felt like making a silly sentence with a bunch of F words. Because F words are my favorite words. You know, that's true. Faith, family, friends. Fuck! All right, y'all, listen. Happy Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll see you, what is Wednesday? What date is Wednesday night? Wednesday is the 28th. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's New Year's Day next Sunday. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a whirlwind around here, so I'm kind of amazed that I got this together for us to be together today. So thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Sending lots of love to Jake and Jennifer as Jake heals from surgery. Sending love to my mom. Sending love to everybody who is here. Just so grateful to have a community. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all who are watching on the rewatch. Y'all, peace on earth. I love you. Bye-bye.
House of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right.